Hello and welcome to our FTC-focused YouTube event series, created and hosted by Team Ultra 10539. In this video, I will be covering how to create a comprehensive engineering portfolio and engineering notebook. Unlike years past, the judges this year only used the team's portfolios to determine which were deserving of certain awards. The notebook has become significantly less important. Although the competition is sure to become in person again soon, the ease of looking at a 15-page summary versus an extensive notebook with sometimes more than 100 pages will not change. Therefore, I believe that the portfolio will remain more important than the notebook after our return from virtual competition. Let's begin with the portfolio. Similar to the presentation, the portfolio is a limited opportunity for your team to effectively communicate as much essential knowledge as possible to the judges in hopes of winning any and all of the judged awards. Given the importance of these 15 slides, my team has worked to maximize this virtual space and tackle the qualifications for every award as much as possible. The awards that are dependent on the engineering portfolio are Think, Connect, Innovate, Motivate, Design, and Inspire. The following is how we organized our entire portfolio. We begin with a title slide so the judges remember who we are in bold font and team colors. Then we have our team description with some history of our team. Here we show all of our team members and briefly specify their roles on the team. We then move on to a team plans page, which targets the Motivate Award qualifications with discussion of the team's success in fundraising and sustainability. The next few pages focus on the robot itself, starting with one on the final design with concise descriptions of every major section of the robot. This is followed by initial design goals, the year-specific design process, prototyping process, and final design. These 4 slides specifically address the Innovate and Design Awards. The Design Award requires detailed CADs or drawings of the robot as well as an explanation of how the team arrived at the final design. More specific than design, the Innovate Award really requires the team to demonstrate why and how the team arrived at their final design. This is the importance of showing the prototyping process in the portfolio, specifically the challenges that building certain sections of the robot presented, as well as how your team was able to overcome these challenges, or in some cases, completely rethink the design as a result. Our notebook follows this section with 2 pages on the software used to control the robot in teleop and autonomous, as well as the math behind this programming. Although there are many sections necessary to be awarded the Think Award, one of them is the inclusion of mathematics in the team's explanation of how the robot works. This can be part of the mechanics of the robot design or part of the programming, as it was in our portfolio. Along with this section in the portfolio, there is of course the separate submission to be considered for the Control Award. This is followed by the Game Strategy explanation page to give the judges context for our team's matches. Our final 3 slides feature every aspect of outreach that we could facilitate this year given the virtual challenge. We had a page on the external experts who influenced our programming and prototyping. We had another page on all the STEM outreach we did to communities in and around our school, including our after-school Arduino class series, which was a significant source of fundraising this year. Our last slide features our outreach to other teams, which was virtual this year, but of course has been in person in years past. All 3 of these slides are what should contribute to qualifying for the Connect Award. As is the case with the judge's presentation, should your team use a PowerPoint to enhance your judging interview, the portfolio should also be put together in a graphically pleasing format with colors that match that of your team's name and logo. The only difference with the portfolio is that it should include as much text as necessary to get your points across to the judges. However, the text should still be paired with corresponding image. Although it remains less significant this competition year, and likely in the future, we will now review an appropriate format for the engineering notebook. As the portfolio is essentially just a condensed summary of the entire notebook, the components are essentially the same. The order of sections that our team has employed for the last several years is Team Summary, Team Members, Table of Contents, Outreach, Team Plans, Engineering Section, and Software. It is extremely important to remember to include on the first page of your notebook a section of the page that lists quote, the pages for the judges to consider. Even when the notebook was the primary source of team information, the judges only skimmed it because it is simply too much information. Of course, the engineering section is more than half of the entire notebook, as we document the entire design process, often including an entry for every day of the season the robot was worked on. If ever the notebook is once again valued to the judges, as it has been in years past, it will be imperative that successful teams include all of these sections in their notebooks. I hope that this video has helped you and your team in your creation and facilitation of the engineering portfolio and the engineering notebook. If you have any questions or feedback, please let me and my team know at ultra@browning.edu or in the comments below. Thank you for watching.